Happy Monday. I posted some pictures yesterday at the doll show that I went to, and so what I thought I would do this morning is show you some photos that I took at the doll show and other video that I didn't post, and also show you what I purchased at the doll show. There we go. Lots of vendors. Lots of stuff. It's packed. Here I am at the doll show. So many things to see. Where do you even start?
For those 12 ponies, if I have
If you collect Happy Family, they have all of the dolls here today. Look at this beautiful wooden table and chairs.
because you bought the other two.
It was fun seeing some of my Instagram friends. Hello out there to those of you who came by and said hello, and thank you so much. That was so fun meeting people that we know just from the Instagram community. So, you all know that I'm really not a good Barbie collector because I bought dolls to match all my family, and most of the dolls that I buy are at swap meets or thrift stores. Most of the dolls I buy are for their clothes or for their accessories or to use for some of the photographs that I do. And I take everything out of the box, so it's really not worth it for me to buy anything that's actually vintage or that's expensive, because one, we're retired, Grandpa's retired, and so am I, and so we don't have the big budget to do that. And it's been a great fun hobby, just finding treasures and seeking out stuff, going to estate sales and garage sales and all kinds of different places to find budget items that we can have fun with. So we don't spend a fortune on it, but I love going to doll shows and places where they have Barbie stuff, because like I said, I like to find stuff for my photographs. So what I'm always looking for is things that I could use. And, oh, I did get this doll. She was $3, but I thought she's one of the Thunderbird pilots. And with Memorial Day coming up, I have a few different military dolls, and I thought it would be really neat to do something with my military dolls. I grew up in the military, or my father was in the military, and I grew up on military bases all over the world. And so I thought that would be neat to do something for Memorial Day. So I did pay $3 and buy this doll. Okay, all right. Another thing that I found there that I love is remint. I'm always looking for remint, little, very realistic miniatures. I love their little foods and different things. And this says that this is a bagel set, a miniature bagel set. And I can't wait to open it up and see how good that looks. Oh, this is another remint. Tiny little things. And it has in here miniature kitchen accessories. So I'm always looking, actually Grandpa Barbie's looking for stuff for the kitchen. Me, I stay out of the kitchen if I can. Okay, this was just $5, and it's a little vintage rolling pin and spatula and alarm clock and some other little tiny, old vintage Barbie things in there. So that's a fun little bag of stuff. Oh, here's some miniature food items that one of the people had, just little tiny, a Pepsi can and apple juice and baked beans and little popsicles and stuff. So I thought that would be great for one of my photographs. Oh, this is cute. Just a tiny, it's a Christmas ornament, but it is a little, cute little lunchbox. I thought that was very cute, so I like that. It was a Hallmark Barbie Anniversary Edition with this little lunchbox. Oh, now I told you I like tiny things, and I bought this little bag that somebody had for $5. And in it, it has, look at this, a pizza, pizza roller. So you all know why I got that. My miniature obsession. So cute. And here we go. I know I am a bookworm. I love books, and I found some great Barbie books. Barbie structures and furniture, Barbie doll accessories, Barbie Her Life and Times. Oh, I love this magazine cover because this is the first Barbie I ever had, and it just reminds me of my childhood. So I do not have one of these Barbies, not like this, not a reproduction even. So, but anyway, this photograph just reminds me of my childhood because this was the first Barbie that I had. And oh my goodness, paper dolls. When I was a kid, we played with paper dolls, and so I love these, and they're the vintage Barbies. And look at this little travel doll. She even has a map in her pocket. So I love this, probably because it reminds me of the vintage stuff from my childhood also, but I've been finding paper dolls really inexpensively, and I think that they're a great way to have a piece of the past without spending a fortune. So I got those. And this book, 7 Years with Mattel, but it has all kinds of doll photos and other Mattel toys. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it. I am tempted, I know, never take apart a book, tempted to take some of the photographs out and use them on my walls, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that. So that was there. Let's see. Now, sometimes I buy inexpensive, but well, I bought this one, another one, with Memorial Day coming up. But look here, it's got all of the miniature food boxes like the Army would have. It's got the dried fruit and nuts, the first aid kit, brown rice supplies, chicken and vegetable soup. So I did not need another Barbie, but I love the clothes, I love the doll, I love the accessories, and this also will be good for Memorial Day for the photo I want to do. All right, I'm sure you know why I bought this. These are pretty inexpensive. These kind of dolls are inexpensive, but I think I bought it just for the miniature Cheerio box. Yes, and pajamas. You can never have too many, but I love the mini Cheerios. Okay, and this is a Coca-Cola Barbie, and she has in her box, she has a miniature Coke and a miniature Coke, case of Coke. So I love the little Coke miniatures. I already have some, and this was inexpensive, and I thought that would be fun to have, the miniatures. Okay, I've been trying to find pajamas for the Barbies, so this doll was really cheap, but she came with pajamas. So hey, sometimes I buy dolls just for their clothes, and this was an extra set of pajamas I found. And here's another, for $4, I got an old pair of Ken pajamas and an old Barbie bathrobe. So those are the kind of little deals I find, these cute little jammies. So, yes, I already have a See's Candy doll. I know it, but it was cheap, it was really cheap, and you can never have too many miniature chocolates. You can never have too many chocolates, but miniature chocolates, oh my. So I did get this. I bought her just for her chocolates. I know, it's crazy. And my favorite item of the day, and the one I saved till last, the Japanese company Remint that I buy a lot of my little realistic tiny stuff from. This was I think a sample display from a store. It has, this is all miniature food. These are all miniature foods. You've got berries and pizza and lobster and bacon and nachos, ketchup. These are all miniature foods. An apple pie, a birthday cake. And so this was my favorite find of the day, was the Remint miniature foods. So that's what I bought. I spent a lot of time. I didn't spend a lot of money. Saw a lot of people, had a lot of fun, and I've got some new items for my photographs. So anyway, thank you for watching, and have a great week.